Hey guys, I missed you and I wanted to talk to you about what's been going on with me the last, 6 or 7 weeks? I did a disappearing act. But I just wanted to tell you that I do feel a lot better. I'm not 100% better, but I do feel a lot better. Also, I figured out what was wrong with me and I didn't want to come back on camera until I knew exactly what was going on. And I want to tell you guys thank you so much for being patient with me, for being gone so long, and also for giving me such kind words and encouragement. You guys are the best, and I really do enjoy reading you all's comments. Now I want to tell you, after reading you guys' comments that day and throughout the days and throughout the weeks and talking to you guys, I cried. I cried like the first 2 weeks after. I was crying reading you guys' comments and stuff. You guys are so sweet. I don't even know you personally, but you know, I feel like I have a friendship with you all. I do remember some of you guys, a lot of you all's usernames. And although some of you don't have profile faces, I picture what you guys look like and stuff. And you guys really have such kind words. And after I posted my last video, what's it called? My emotional sit back or something. After I posted that video, I came upstairs, got in the tub, and started bawling out crying in the tub while I was taking a bath. Shay, which is my dog, she came in the bathroom looking, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she's going to give me a lot of compassion and kisses and like, mommy, you'll be okay. She looked at me like, what the heck, what the Sam Heasy wrong with you? Then she just walked out the bathroom. I was like, okay, well that doesn't make me feel better. So I had stopped at mid-cry looking at her like, what? Anyway, I was crying in the tub after I made the last video. And what's strange about it is that my video that I made with Angelo in it, I made that morning. What's the video called? Oh, It's About to Go Down Part 2. Because I know some of you guys are watching my Nezzy Naps channel too. And I had made that video that morning and I had like a little bit of a crying spell, but I was okay. And then later on the night I made the other video. I was looking like I was about to cry on the video. I was about to cry on the video. And then when I got off, when I got through editing the video, I came upstairs and started crying in the tub. I'm like, something is not right. But anyway, so let's move on forward to the thing that I found out about myself. So I told you guys I was going out of town, and that's what I did. I packed up. I took the pooch to the boarding place and let her stay there for like 2 days. And I got on the highway, on Highway 70 West, and I went straight to the Lake of the Ozarks. Now the Lake of the Ozarks is 2.5 hours away from St. Louis. And when I tell you I felt so free, I felt good about getting out of St. Louis. Then Drake came out. Drake is one of my favorite rappers at this time. And I started crying on his song. Now how do you cry on a rap song? And it is so crazy. I'm like, why am I tearing up because of that? But I think what it is, what's the name of that song? Can't think of it right now. I'll probably put it somewhere. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyway, the very last part of the song, that's what I started crying for. I'm like, why am I crying? But anyway, I just love that part. I just love the whole song. And I'm traveling down the highway and I'm feeling free. Get to my hotel room, which is the Lodge of the Ozarks. I think that's what it's called. Lake of the Ozarks, the Lodge. And the hotel was very, very nice, beautiful. Everybody was friendly. It was just so nice and pleasant. And I came back upstairs in my room and read you guys' comments again and started crying again. I cried for 2 days after that. I'm like, what is going on? So I said, you know what? Go make your appointment to go to the spa. Go on a boat ride and just forget about everything. So that's exactly what I did. So the next day I got up, I got on a boat ride. I could have driven the boat myself, but I was so afraid and scary. But the young people there, they were so nice and sweet to me. They knew I was a scary little old lady, and they just gave me all this confidence and assurance that I'm going to be okay on the boat. And they said, you can just take the boat and ride by yourself. I'm like, oh no, I'm afraid. I'm a scary old thing. Let me tell you something. Now, I'm not really a scary person, and I'm not really a crybaby. And not to say that people who cry are weak, not to say people who are scary are weak, but that's just not me. And you know how you are. If you know that something that you normally don't do is affecting you, then something is not right. But anyway, I got on the boat ride. This guy took me all around the lake. We had music on. He said, what kind of music do you like? I said, well, I like rap music. So he turned on the rap music on the satellite station, and we was blasting that music, and then he would show me different parts of, well, when we were traveling on the lake, he was telling me about certain houses and who lives there and all the rich people live there and stuff. So it was just really nice. I've never been on a boat ride like that before, and it was just so freeing. I just loved it. Then I came home. When I got back to the hotel, I had made my appointment to go to get a spa treatment the next day. So I got up, went down there, got my spa treatment, and it was so nice and calming. I got a body brushing, and I got a body wrap. I was wrapped into I feel like a little taco or burrito or something. But I got the green tea wrap, and the lady rubbed my body down with it and put me in that warm little tortilla taco, soft taco shell thing, and I felt so warm and good. And she taught me how to body brush. And you know what? Oh, and then after that, I went and got a facial. It was just so nice to be pampered and stuff. I got into the whirlpool, which made my heart rate go up. Thought I was going to have a heart attack because it was too hot. I did not know that if you have high blood pressure, getting in a hot whirlpool thing is not going to make you feel good. It had a sign saying that you need to be not in the pool no more than 15 minutes if you have health issues. I'm like, well, I don't have too much of bad health issues. I can be in this water. Next thing you know, my heart was going thump, 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 beating so hard about my chest, I had to get out the water. And that was like in 6 or 7 minutes. I didn't feel right. So when I went to go see my facial lady, she was telling me that, well, if you have high blood pressure, it's not good to get in that kind of water. I said, I do have high blood pressure. She said, well, that's exactly what happened. The water pressure and the heat raised your heart rate up, and it made you feel like that. Because my heart was like, coming out of my chest. Anyway, fast forward, I had a nice time there. It was quiet and peaceful. And it reminded me, my trip reminded me of the things I used to do. I realized, being off these last 6 or 7 weeks, I have lost myself since my mom's death. Also, I've learned if you think sad, you'll be sad. And I was reading that while I was relaxing at the spa. They had some kind of book of a lady saying, you know, you can be who you are if you think it. So I was thinking that I was sad, and I was acting sad. Now, let me take it back a minute. My mom passed away July 28, 2012, as you guys know. And I have accepted her death, and I have mentally acknowledged that she's gone. I have her ashes here in my bedroom. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but I didn't want to throw her ashes away. She got cremated. And I knew had I thrown her ashes away, I probably would have really fallen apart. Now, me and my mom didn't have the best relationship, but it was our relationship. It was just she and I, and that's how we were. And I couldn't fathom the thought of her not being here with me. So eventually, throughout time, I have grown to realize, well, she's not here. But one of you ladies told me that I'll never really get over her death. I need to find a way to deal with it. And I appreciate you telling me that, because that's exactly what my mission was when I was on this little short vacation. So, take it back. I realized that I've lost myself. What I'm saying is, when she died, I fell into a rut, a depression type rut. And although I've accepted her death, I have not moved on from the way I was feeling from the day she died. So I have days when I'm happy, days when I'm sad. Happy, sad. And then eventually I just became a person that was up and down, and I just stayed that way. And that's how the weight gain came, and that's how the mood swings. Well, I've always been kind of moody and irritable and stuff, but I just can't seem to shake the rut off. So now people look at me like, well, dang, you sure to gain a lot of weight. You don't even look the same. What's going on with you? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, you're right. What is going on with me? So when I came home from out of town, like I said, I lost myself. When the lady gave me that dry brushing, I used to dry brush myself. When the lady gave me the facial, I used to give myself facials all the time. I used to have pretty girl Sundays. I used to do things to treat myself to make myself feel better. My house used to be more cleaner and together. And I used to have candles in my house too. I realized I didn't have any more candles. Candles to me make me peaceful and serene. And in that spa, it just reminded me of what I used to do and what I used to be like. So I came home Went shopping, bought all these candles, cleaned my house up real good, and everything was fine, and I was feeling good. I was like, oh yes, this is it. The trip did it. And no, that was not it. So not only did I lost myself, I also realized there was another dilemma with me. Yeah, your girl is just really messed up, y'all. But yeah, I have an imbalanced hormonal situation going on. So that's another reason why I'm having all these mood swings. I'm going up and down and stuff. So let me tell you what happened to me, y'all. Went to the grocery store. Now I feel now you guys know that I had a hysterectomy, and I had fibroids. So I don't have a uterus nor a cervix. And although I don't have a uterus and a cervix, I still have my ovaries. My ovaries are healthy. Everything's fine down there. So my body is still acting the same way as if I had a uterus. Now, you're like, how could that be? I don't know if you heard of this term called phantom. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. From my understanding, and if I'm not right, I'll have the description somewhere in the video. Phantom is a symptom that describes how your body will feel, although that part is not there. That body part is not there. So let's give an example. You say, oh, my hand hurts. I wish I could just cut it off. If you cut your hand off, your brain is not going to know it's cut off. It's going to still hurt in that area as if you had your hand there. So that's what I'm going through. So I've had my hysterectomy in 2009, and I still go through back pains. Like right now, my back is still hurting. I have back pains, bloating, irritability, cramps. Now, they're not the kind of cramps that you have with a full-blown period and a uterus, whatever, but the cramps, it feels like you girls know how you feel like right before you get ready to come on. You always say, man, I feel like I'm ready to come on. That's what that feeling feels like. So I still have like a slight cramping type feeling. It's crazy, y'all. And that's another thing. It just makes me emotional and very, very sad and depressed around that time too. So I realized I wasn't taking my Midol. And I'm like, well, why am I not taking Midol? Midol usually keep me in check. I stopped taking the Midol, and I've been popping Midol like crazy, and ibuprofen. But also, I was told to take some vitamins. I've been taking some everyday women multivitamins, and I started taking some wild yams. Now, these wild yam pills are good for imbalanced hormones, menopausal, womanly problem type stuff. So once I started taking these, and I started taking my ibuprofen with my Midol, and yeah, and combine those together, I've been feeling kind of better. So I know I shouldn't be taking a lot of drugs, but yeah, I like them anyways. It's making me feel better. But I really do like the wild yam. It's making me feel not like went to the grocery store one day, y'all, and I was talking to a cashier. She is so sweet. We always talk when we see each other. And I was telling her that my mom passed away. She could tell I was kind of like upset, so she started telling me cute little stories about her mom and stuff. And before she knew it, I looked up, I was crying like big old tears, and she came out around the counter, y'all, and started hugging me and saying, it's okay, you don't have to be crying and stuff. And then next thing you know, the bagger boy, he came in and started hugging me, and we just hugging and holding each other, rocking and stuff. And he's like, you gonna be okay, you gonna be okay. I'm like, I don't know why would that make me cry? But those words made me actually happy. So I wasn't sad, I was happy. But then I felt sad because I was happy. I'm like, what is going on? And then some days I'll be crying, and then I'll get mad in the instant. So I'm looking like that because my emotions don't know which way to go. And I'm so bloated and watery, and it's just crazy. So that's a part of my problem too. My hormones are imbalanced, and I'm still having the same symptoms as if I had a regular period. And then I go from being, oh, that's what the name of the video, the song was called, 0 to 100 by Drake, the song I was telling you about that I couldn't remember, 0 to 100. So I will go from a 0 to 100 in a minute. So 2 days later, I was at Church's Chicken, y'all, and this lady, she was a customer. She was, ooh, girl, let me tell you, she was yelling through the window, y'all. Yelling through the window, talking to the cooks. And I'm trying to place my order, and I can't concentrate because she over there making all that noise. And before I knew it, I forgot that I was even talking to the lady who's taking my order. I turned around and looked at that lady so mean, and then she stopped talking. I guess she could feel me looking at her, so she gonna look over at my wallet. I had my wallet open. She looked at my wallet and, you know, she started looking like this and stuff. So I said, ooh, that's cute. You know, what's that? And I just lost it. So I'm looking at my wallet, She said, well, I wasn't even looking at your wallet. I said, you said something. I just went berserk. And she said, I don't know what's wrong with you, but she said, you got some evil in you. I said, I ain't got no evil in me. You up here talking about my wallet. Get out of my wallet. And I just, before I knew how to walk away and breathe, I said, oh, Lord, please don't turn into Angelo on her and choke. I just want to just choke her real hard like the chicken that was in the back of the church's chicken cooking in the grease. So I was just that angry. But if I was in a normal state, I wouldn't be that angry. I'd just probably just be irritated, but I'll just go have a seat and be like, you know what, I'm going to let you go do what you're going to do. But I wanted to actually hurt that woman. I mean, I wanted to break her off something real hard. But it wasn't that serious. So, but she picked up on it. I guess the way my eyebrows and my face was looking, she said, you got evil in you. I said, I ain't got no evil in me. Well, yes, I did. I was an irritating, mad chick that day. So I go from being sweetie pie, cutie, I mean not cutie, but like happy, then I'll get sad, and then I'll go mad, and I get irritated. I'm like a crazy psycho nutcase, and I can't control myself. I don't like that. I don't like not being in control. But anyway, I got these pills over this making me feel a little bit better. I'm about to choke. Also, I have made up some things I'm going to do to make myself excuse me, y'all, to get myself a little bit more sunlight. I work nights. Well, they're not really nights. They're more like evening shifts, like 3 to 11. And I went on, a lot of you guys know I'm a public bus driver. So I went on a night shift like a few months after my mom passed away. And I've been on nights ever since then. And I've gained so much weight because my run that I have, y'all, is so peaceful. I don't pick up anybody. I don't work that hard. It's laid back. I'm so comfortable and so serene and so sedentary. So I don't have a drive to get up and do anything. So I'm going to switch shifts. I'm going to switch shifts to an earlier shift so that I can get out, be more sociable, get the sunlight that I need, be in a very, very happy environment. So I can come home and cook. That's another thing. When I get off work at night at 11 o'clock at night, no stores are open around me for me to go grocery shopping. And it's hard for me to get up in the morning to go to the grocery store. So it became a cycle. Now when I switch shifts, when I get off work and go straight to the grocery store, it's bright and cheerful. People are up and out. Because I had stopped talking to people. My phone doesn't hardly ring now. I don't go out and hang out with anybody as much. But me and my friend, we've been doing some things lately. So that's another thing I'm doing. I'm getting around people more. And I'm going to put myself out there to be more sociable. Because I have closed off. I closed off into this very warm, dark place that I enjoy being. And it's not a good place. It may have been that way for me in the beginning, which I don't think it was good then either. But I don't need to be in that dark place. I don't need to be by myself anymore. I don't need to be sad. I have no reason to be sad. I have a great life. I got a decent job. I got a nice doggy. My house is in good condition. My vehicle's in good condition. I'm not in no bad relationship problem. I have no problem. So why am I sad? Why can't I get past this point of my life? Well, that's what it was. My hormones are imbalanced. I'm stuck in a rut. I lost myself. I need some time to get myself together emotionally. I need to be around people. I need to get out of the shell that I've gotten myself into. And I'm ready to do that. So here's the plan. I'm going to come up with a new regimen for myself. I'm going to find out my new schedule Tuesday. And once I find that out, I can go from there. I can start meal planning. That's another thing I want. I wanted a new life. And going on days is going to shock me because I'm not a day person at all. Getting up at 3 or 4, ooh, Lord Jesus, thinking about it right now, making my skin crawl. But I have to get myself uncomfortable with what I'm doing. I've gotten comfortable with doing nothing. So if I get up in the morning, you know, I just need a different way of living. So I'm leaving my old schedule, and I'm also leaving the garage I'm in. I'm going to work at a different garage. I'm getting a whole new thing going on, y'all. And I believe these things that I put together is going to really, really, really help me move forward and get out of this rut that I'm in. Okay, so I think I've talked to you guys a long time. I talked you guys' heads off. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so my back still hurts, though. Oh, that's another thing. Although it's summertime, y'all, I turn my heater heater seats on. I turn my heater seats on in my car and have the air conditioner blowing because the heat from the seat make my back feel so much better. My back is killing me, and my hot flashes are going down too. I was having hot flashes. I felt like I was having a private summer, y'all. A private summer. It felt like everybody should have been hot with me, but it was just me being hot. I've been loving my hair down and stuff, although it's getting back bushy from the rain and the humidity and stuff, but I'm slowly getting back into myself. When it gets to the point people don't even recognize who I am, they're like, girl, I don't even recognize who you were. Oh no, I can't hear that no more. So this is where I am today. I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys real soon. I'm not going to stay away long no more. So I don't know if I'm going to weigh in on the next one, but I'm going to start back weighing in. I know I picked up some weight because I went straight to the I went straight to the sugar shack, y'all. And yeah, so I'm just ready to move forward. But anyway, I thank you guys for listening. And if you got any comments you want to leave me, you know you can leave them. So hugs and kisses, guys. Bye.